All right. Hey, everybody. This is the Insightful Caveman. Um, so I have been watching a lot of reaction videos to different music. Um, and I know that right now everybody is listening to Metallica. They're all listening to Master of Puppets. It's all because of Stranger Things. And what I want you to do, if you don't know Metallica, if you just heard the song from Stranger Things and now you're just being introduced to it, I want you to go into, you can listen to this one, you can go on uh, whatever channel you want to that has this stuff uploaded. Metallica has a channel. They've got a ton of stuff on there. There's live shows, there's all kinds of stuff. Don't stop until you've heard everything because there are some real gems. Um, to me, Metallica is a very special band. So, um, and they're my favorite. So what I wanted to do was just kind of listen to this with you and and kind of talk through some of it and um, just enjoy it together. And maybe there's some things that as I'm listening to it in a different way, some things that come up in my mind. Um, so we're gonna start this one over. This is not Master of Puppets. This is from the album Master of Puppets. This is the song Battery. Okay. And we'll talk more about Battery uh, uh during the song. So we'll pause it, talk about it, play it, pause it, that kind of thing. All right. This is Metallica and their song Battery from Master of Puppets. All right, before they say a word, before James Hetfield says a word, that is a beautiful intro. Now, if you're not used to metal, okay? If you're not used to heavy metal, if you're not used to Metallica or bands like them, then that might have been shocking to your system. I'm pretty sure my mother and my grandmother would have stopped it, turned it off, uh, you know. But for me and for my generation, this was amazing. Now here's the thing. Master of Puppets was put out when I was a little kid, and I'm older than 40 at this point, which is crazy. Um, but I when this was put out, I didn't know who Metallica was yet. I wasn't even listening to music. But when I found them, this album I think it's gotta be their best album. and I love Ride the Lightning, but Master of Puppets is special. All right, we're about to get back into it. About to hear some loud, heavy, fast.
Flashing up the action, returning the reaction. We gon' rip the torn away. Hypnotizing power, pressing on the coward. Battery is here to stay. Smashing through the boundaries, lunacy has found me. Cannons of the battery. Pounding out aggression, turns into obsession. Can I kill the battery? Can I kill the family? Battery is found in me. Battery! Battery! Pushing on deceivers, smashing unbelievers, never-ending potency. Hungry by the seekers, beating up the weaker, breeding on insanity. Smashing through the boundaries, lunacy has found me. Gotta stop the battery!
All right, cannot stop the battery. All right, so the lyrics. So I this song is really about the early days of Metallica, about their fans, about the people that understand them and love them. It's a it's about a metal family uh, of people that you know they're kind of at this point. Uh, metal is heavy metal is not it's not a big genre. Okay, it's getting there, but they were one of the earlier groups. Not early as in, well, let's just say there weren't a lot of people doing what they were doing. And uh they were playing shows in and around San Francisco. Um Ended up in LA, but the San Francisco days, they used to play at a club on Battery Street. I think it was like 444 Battery. And so Battery is like it's like uh it's like home, right? So, they're talking about smashing all believers and or unbelievers, and uh they're talking about the family, can't kill the family. Uh so anyway, it's a song that is it's about them, it's about their people, and um how they just cannot be stopped. They're gonna put out their music. It's gonna be great, and that's it. All right, so let's jump back into it.
Pounding out aggression, turns into obsession. Can I kill the battery? Can I kill the family? Battery is found in me. Battery! Battery!
I mean, come on. Can you This is crazy. It's so good. It is so crazy good. I love Metallica. So awesome. All right, cover your ears. Alright. If that's not beautiful, I don't know what is. That's Metallica, that's Battery. Um, you gotta get into, um you gotta get into the rest of the album, you gotta get into, I mean, I'd say, Master of Puppets has gotta be their greatest album. Obviously, people love the, Metallica, the Black Album. Um, it has some fantastic songs on it. Everybody knows Enter Sandman. I'll tell you the first time I ever heard Metallica, um, well, the first time I remember hearing them, I was at school and there was a car while we were like at recess or during lunchtime, and I'm a little kid and we're playing like basketball, and a car pulls up and stops in front of the school, and they must have had they had a very good amplifier and some very good speakers, and they were blasting Enter Sandman, and I was like, "What is this? I love this. What is this sound?" I had no idea, um, and I think I must have been like, I don't know, 10 or 11 years old, and after that, I just started seeking out the music, and, they just became my number 1 band. Um, and to tell you the truth, there's a lot of heavy metal that I'm not really a fan of, but I love Metallica. So, I don't know. They're just special. Something that, um, you know, it's kinda weird. I can't imagine myself listening to this when I'm, 70 or 80 years old, but just because, old people don't do that, but I don't know, this is my music. Is my brain ever gonna turn off the love for Metallica? I don't think so. I mean, I might listen to it quieter because 'cause I'll be grumpier, but I don't know. Good stuff. I've been rambling on. I have a tendency to do that at times. I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate, your support. Anybody who's stayed and watched. If you're still watching at this point in time, then you're either a very good friend, a relative. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure my relatives do not watch or watch this or read my blog or any of that stuff to any real degree. Maybe my brother-in-law Vince. Uh, he's he's very supportive. Everybody else? I don't know. They're probably not gonna see this anyway, so they won't be offended. Um, yeah, like, follow, subscribe, um, like, follow, subscribe. I don't know. Following is something different. Share it with your friends, hit the bell, whatever the other YouTubers say, do all that stuff. And I promise that I'm going to keep making videos. I know I'm just starting. I know that my voice is a little monotone. I know that I can be boring. Um, it's kind of who I am, but I also feel like I have a lot to put out there. So I don't know. I just I'm having fun with this. I want to continue to have fun with it. I'm not hiding it from people that I know, except for work. I don't want anybody from work to find me. But, the people I go to church with, the friends and family, I don't care if they're watching me uh on YouTube, even when I'm being foolish and, headbanging and stuff like that. Which really, honestly, am I a headbanger? Only a little bit. Only only a very little bit. Like, I think I've done enough for the last just in the last, 10 minutes. That's more than I do in a year, so I'm gonna have to go ice my neck. Um, anyway, what did I say about the rambling thing? Alright, like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell, share. See ya.